Hey guys, Hoffster here, and today I'm going to be covering the second part of the MotMG Week 1 update. So the LoD, Shaitan rework, and a couple other rebalancing and reworks. Not the alien event. The alien event I covered yesterday in another video. I can link that video in the card in the top right. If you have no idea what the alien event is, I recommend checking that out. Also, if you're interested in the other wormholes, all 4 of them, or the 15 new reskinned white bags, go ahead and check out that video because all of that is explained in there, and there's gameplay at the end for you. Alright, now jumping into the Lair of Draconis and the Rock Dragon rework. First off, the Rock Dragon is now immune to Paralyze and Slow. The speed of the Rock Dragon is based on the amount of body segments left. The phase transition is based on HP rather than time, so now you'll actually be able to get damage on it if you're trying to solo it, instead of it just randomly switching back to the dragon phase. Rock Dragon Bat's now slow instead of confused, so that's a lot nicer. Just be careful, if that dragon runs over you, it will kill you, so do not stand on top of it. It also has a brand new second phase with a lot of lasers. It's not that dangerous as long as you keep your distance or you're on a melee. With the LoD rework, so pretty much the entire dungeon has just been changed, so you can think of it as kind of just a new dungeon, but with similar sprites, I guess. So each dragon you kill affects how the next dragon is, and the final boss fight depends on what dragon you killed last. Ivory Wyvern is pretty easy. Most of the bosses are pretty easy to solo. In a group you can die, so don't leech. I've heard that Fergus has just torn up leechers recently, and it's been really hilarious. I'll jump into the Warrior ST rework at the end of the video, so let's hop into the Shaitan rework. But before we do that, they also did change the Sullen Blade. So now it is the Celestial Blade, which is what it was originally when it was hacked into the game. I don't really remember how good it is, but from the stats I'm reading here, it seems pretty good, as well as the range is very good. It just doesn't pierce. That's the problem. So now for the Lair of Shaitan rework. It's a completely new boss fight as well, but still same concept as you gotta break the hands, and then his head moves around the map. You gotta damage the head. If you don't damage the head, the hands come back. He spawns little heads, and at the end, he transforms into like a more devilish version of Shaitan, and has a chance to drop the Endless Torment, which has been reworked. It's pretty garbage, but it has an interesting effect that I can go into right now. The base damage has been lowered from 280 to 120, so now it does no damage. The Def Ignores is next to nothing. It went from 60 to 20. Radius went up from 1.75 to 2.75, so pretty good there. It heals less, about 10 less, from 90 to 80. And if you hit 2 enemies at once, which with the skull, it'll peer you. And if you hit 4 enemies at once, it'll peer the entire group. So it's pretty much just a peer that you have to have enemies there in order to use. So it's kind of trash. It's unfortunate that they destroyed this item, but oh well. Can't do anything about it now. So let's move on to the Paladin ST rework. So all of the Paladin items have been changed to Legacy. They're still all the same, so you don't worry about your items. So for the Pixie Enchanted Sword, it has a new sprite. In quotes, it's the old sprite. They pretty much just went back to all the old sprites for this. It's nothing changed with the Pixie Sword. The Seal of the Enchanted Forest, it's now going to give damaging for 4 seconds and a 4.5 square radius. And it gives 15 def and minus 15 speed for 4 seconds to yourself. It also gives, for stats, it gives 5 defense, 9 attack, 9 wisdom. Pretty good. 115 MP cost. Fairy Plate, exactly the same. They just reverted it to the old sprite it used to have. And for the Ring of Pure Wishes, it's pretty decent now. 45 HP, 45 MP, and 8 defense. The set bonuses, 2 pieces gets you 25 HP and 25 MP, 2 attack and 2 def. 3 pieces get you additional 25 HP, 25 MP, 2 def and 2 attack. 4 pieces also gives you the same 25 HP, 25 MP, 2 def and 2 attack. So 75 HP, 75 MP, 6 defense, and 6 attack are your overall set bonuses. It's pretty good now. It's pretty tanky. It's pretty heavy damage dealing, especially now that it gives damaging to itself. Alright, and before we go into the Warrior SD set, there's a few changes with the Curse Library. Attack is no longer guaranteed from second boss, so now nobody will do second boss whatsoever, unless they really want the dagger. They kind of changed around the rooms on the map, so it's a lot easier to navigate. The Golden Dagger prompt is now updated, so you can type Golden Dagger and it won't crash, and it'll actually tell you something. Portal of Cowardice replaces itself with Realm Portal after the Corrupt Phantom dies, so now you can get your logs if you're actually doing second boss. Avalon can no longer be insta-killed, so the dungeon becomes slower, and a few typos were fixed, as well as 7 new prompts. Wow, amazing. So let's jump into the Warrior SD set then. Alright, and I'm going to make this quick because the changes aren't that drastic. It's just really the helmet that has been changed, as well as the set bonuses. So let's jump into it. So shot patterns are still the same. They did lower the damage on the Indomitable, up its range, and up its fire rate. It also no longer gives -10 defense. Thank God. So now it's actually kind of useful. It does a good damage, has decent range, pierces still, and a little bit better of a fire rate. Now the helmet is where it kind of gets crazy. It no longer paralyzes. It gives 125 maximum HP for 6 seconds, but it's also stackable now, apparently. It also shoots out this massive explosion that does 500 to 650 damage, which pierces and has 5.6 range. So it's kind of like a stun. It's pretty cool looking, to be honest, and it does a lot of damage. The ring and the armor were not changed at all, so I'm not going to go over that. The set bonuses are 2 pieces for 10 speed and 5 attack, 3 pieces for 5 dex and 80 MP, and the full set gives you an additional 75 HP. So this set is kind of just focused around getting in people's faces with a lot of HP and a decent amount of defense and just destroying them with a lot of mana and a high damaging ability that can be spammed. So that's pretty much it for this set. I can throw on a little gameplay for the end of the video if you're interested in that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thought you really loved me, guess I was wrong. Thought you'd never leave me, guess I was dumb. Waited like forever to be your +1, but I guess you were done. Left me at the party out of the blue, saying that you're sorry, won't heal my wound. Now I'm broken hearted, all 'cause of you, and it's sad, but it's true. If you could rewind, do it again. I wonder, would you hurt me just like you did? Or would you fast forward to the end? I wonder, so you wouldn't have to face what you did. You're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Full believing lies for my clueless mind, but I didn't know what you do. How could I known it? I'm not a psychic. The only psycho here is you. 'Cause you're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. When we started dating, I was surprised. Felt so elevating, too easy at times. Then all of a sudden, reality strikes. It was all just a lie. Don't you have a conscience? Don't you feel bad? Acting like a monster, don't it feel sad? All I want is closure, but I'll have to manage without. How about that? If you could rewind, do it again. I wonder, would you hurt me just like you did? Or would you fast forward to the end? I wonder, so you wouldn't have to face what you did. You're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Full believing lies for my clueless mind, but I didn't know what you do. How could I known it? I'm not a psychic. The only psycho here is you. 'Cause you're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Na 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 na, just as stupid as you. Na 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 na, just as stupid as you. You're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Full believing lies for my clueless mind, but I didn't know what you do. How could I known it? I'm not a psychic. The only psycho here is you. 'Cause you're
Father,